Current Universal Champion Roman Reigns has dominated Friday Night SmackDown since returning to WWE at SummerSlam 2020. Only 7 days after his return, Reigns captured the Universal Championship for the second time in his career. During his impressive Universal Championship reign, Reigns has defended his championship against reputable WWE superstars such as Daniel Bryan, Edge, Kevin Owens, Braun Strowman, and even his own cousin Jey Uso. This past week on SmackDown, Reigns once again successfully defended the Universal Championship against Daniel Bryan, banishing Bryan from the blue brand in the process. This has led many fans to question as to when exactly Reigns will eventually lose the title. Let's take a closer look at 5 reasons why Roman Reigns should hold the Universal Championship until WrestleMania 38. Number 1. Impressive undefeated streak. Reigns currently possesses one of the most impressive undefeated streaks in recent memory. The Tribal Chief has been undefeated in singles action since he returned at SummerSlam in 2020. Not a single superstar has been able to officially pin or submit Reigns during a WWE match. But Reigns' incredible streak started even before his return at SummerSlam. The last time the head of the table was defeated in singles action inside a WWE ring was all the way back at TLC on December 15, 2019. This means that Roman Reigns' current WWE undefeated streak has lasted over 500 days. With a streak this impressive, it is in WWE's best interest to extend it and finally have an opponent beat Reigns on the biggest stage possible. An up-and-coming WWE superstar defeating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 38 for the Universal Championship would immediately establish them as a bona fide main event draw. Number 2. Lack of viable WWE superstars to be Universal Champion currently on SmackDown. Since moving to the Fox network in 2019, SmackDown has quickly established itself as the A-show in WWE's list of priorities. SmackDown generates the highest viewing figures for WWE and also brings in the largest amount of television rights revenue. As such, it could be argued that, in comparison to Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown has the roster with the biggest WWE superstars at its disposal. However, how many SmackDown superstars could realistically be a viable alternative to Roman Reigns as Universal Champion on SmackDown? Reigns has already defeated some top-tier stars to retain the Universal Championship. Looking at the other names on the SmackDown roster right now, not many superstars can take the ball from Reigns and run with it. Instead, it would make more logical sense for Roman Reigns to hold the Universal Championship until WrestleMania 38, while WWE could build up several names on SmackDown, elevating them to be considered as a viable alternative to Roman Reigns as Universal Champion. Number 3. Longest reigning Universal Champion in WWE history. Since WWE debuted the Universal Championship in 2016, only 8 superstars have held the prestigious gold on WWE television. Former Universal Champion Brock Lesnar currently holds the record for the longest single Universal Championship reign in WWE history. The Beast captured the title at WrestleMania 33 on April 2, 2017, and held it until SummerSlam on August 19, 2018. This marked an incredible 504-day reign as Universal Champion, which is recognized as the 6th longest World Championship reign in WWE history, and is also the longest World Championship reign in WWE since 1988. Roman Reigns' current Universal title reign has already crossed more than 240 days, and he could break Lesnar's record in the long run. Should the Tribal Chief hold on to the Universal Championship until WrestleMania 38 in April 2022, it would mark over 580 days as Universal Champion for Reigns. In addition to maintaining an incredible undefeated streak, Roman Reigns holding on to the Universal Championship until WrestleMania 38 will allow him to define the current generation of superstars for a long time. Number 4. Reigns is the top heel in WWE right now. Roman Reigns lived up to his top heel status after banishing a top babyface like Daniel Bryan from SmackDown. The clash between the two superstars was critically acclaimed, with many stating that it is arguably the best match to happen on WWE television this year so far. Many have also been quick to praise Reigns' performance against Bryan. Since returning to WWE in 2020 and aligning himself with Paul Heyman, Reigns has easily been doing the best work of his WWE career inside the ring and on the microphone. Reigns also debuted a new entrance theme recently on SmackDown, which perfectly accompanies and matches his new, darker persona that he has explored over the past 12 months. Not only is Roman Reigns the top heel in WWE right now, but he is also the top WWE superstar on any brand currently. It wouldn't make any sense for WWE to book Reigns to lose the Universal Championship while he has so much momentum. The saying goes, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Therefore, WWE should continue with what is currently working incredibly well, and that's keeping the Universal Championship on Roman Reigns until WrestleMania 38. Number 5. The historic end of Roman Reigns' streak needs a live audience. WWE announced earlier this year that WrestleMania 38 will emanate from Arlington, Texas, inside AT&T Stadium in April 2022. This won't be the first time that WrestleMania has taken place in AT&T Stadium, as WWE presented WrestleMania 32 inside the very same venue in 2016. It was a huge success, drawing a disputed attendance of 101,763 fans in attendance. That figure broke WWE's previous attendance record of 93,173 fans at WrestleMania 3 in 1987. Due to the global pandemic, WWE has been without live fans in attendance at various events on a regular basis. After 1 day, 1 month, and 1 year without their physical presence, WrestleMania 37 featured a live crowd earlier this year. However, fans that were present at WrestleMania 37 inside Raymond James Stadium returned at a reduced capacity of 30%, as only 25,000 tickets were available for each night of WrestleMania. With COVID vaccines and herd immunity, there is hope that events with capacity crowds in arenas and stadiums could return by the end of 2021 and the beginning of 2022. As a result, 100,000 fans could theoretically attend WrestleMania 38 if health and safety protocols permit them to do so. With such a large crowd in attendance, it would be the perfect opportunity for Roman Reigns' incredible undefeated streak and record-breaking Universal Championship reign to come to an end. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more videos from Pro Wrestling Madness.